Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Happy Sunday. How's everyone doing today? Sound off in the chat. Smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining. Hey, I am sick right now. For the first time in like 5 years, I am sick. I have a fever. Happened out of nowhere. Craziest thing. So, probably possible that we're not going to do the daily close contest today. But we are going to stream for as long as I can. I did do my SNEKs interview, which I did not feel bad during that, which is good. You know, I guess the universe didn't want me to be sick until afterwards. Bitcoin currently trading at 115, 316, and 40 cents. It does look a little bit bearish. It looks a little bit bearish. But we got oscillators to reset, and kind of in the process of doing that. There's definitely a lack of volatility, especially for the weekend. I actually left up the liquidation points from yesterday because the price barely moved, so we're still stuck in that little range. Let's refresh this, zoom in a little bit, and see where we're at. 116,443. 116,443. He said it's head and shoulders, isn't it? No, the left shoulder's a little too janky for me to pass that judgment right away. It might be, and if it is, target wouldn't be that far down. Like if I made it really bearish, target would probably be 113. All right, what's the top of this? 116,920. I do not know how I got sick. Kind of mad. 114,614. And then the lower portion of that is 114,137. Cool. So not much change since yesterday. Nothing really crazy going on. RSI seemingly rejecting the moving average and pointing down. Nothing else really going on. Bitcoin dominance 57.96 still, lingering around 58. It does look like it might be struggling to get back above 58, which is good for us, but we'll see how it plays out in the longer term. It could also be a consolidation before a break up or down is, I guess, the part that's unknown for us. ETH is down 0.69% on the day, currently trading at 44.49. And we did lose our lower trendline support, and we have since rejected it twice, so not entirely sure. I guess from there we go probably either 44 or 43.36-ish. I don't know. These are like little more recent points of interest, so it's also possible that this is some kind of wedge, which would be really sick. This thing just decides to blast off. So we'll keep an eye on that. RSI dancing around the moving average, and momentum wave trying to curl up. We got green dots and red dots. There's definitely some volatility in the charts for sure. Sol is down 1.32% on the day, currently trading at 236.31. We are breaking below our lower trend line, if this trend line is even relevant. You could also make the argument for this being head and shoulders on Sol as well. Our midpoint in between 225 and 245 is probably 235. So let's see if we get a reaction there. I could also try to sell you the argument that the first move is a fake move, and then we're going to break up. That would be pretty cool. But obviously, we'll have to wait and see. None of this is financial advice. Yeah, momentum wave and RSI both got room to go in either direction. Total free is down 0.75%. Still trying to hold above 1.13. We did have this lower trend line as well. Same situation, little head and shoulder kind of looking thing. And we seem to be maybe currently losing that neckline. RSI did break bearish below the moving average and has since rejected and continued to the downside. So that's something to keep in mind. And your momentum wave is sitting right smack dab in the middle. It is down 1.04% on the day. This is another case of the first move being the false move, maybe. That might be copium that might be what actually plays out. You know, there's no way of telling until it actually plays out. So, but we got our first initial breakout, and we kind of established this wedge symmetrical triangle shape, and we seem to have broken below that. RSI's smack dab in the middle. Momentum wave is a little bit more interesting. It's kind of on the lower side, so potential upside from that. SNEK is down 1.61% on the day, dancing around 4, and 4 is my go-to number for SNEK. If we lose that, it's going to get a little bit dicey, but it's not the end of the world. We've gotten below 4 a million times before, and it doesn't affect our long-term performance. Are we doing one of these? Perhaps that would be kind of crappy, but possible. Very possible. Presenting another buying opportunity. CZ today posted on X, which I thought was hilarious, because I've been saying this for like over a year, that maybe we haven't even started the bull run yet. And now everyone's going to come out the woodwork and say that they've been saying that and thinking that same thing, even though they've been saying literally everything else besides that. XRP is down 0.13, 0.12% on the day. Not a whole lot going on here. Rejected like 315, 310. And it's sitting at 297 right now. Having trouble getting back above $3. RSI broke below the moving average and can't get back above that either. Momentum wave had a red dot at the peak right there and collapsed. Currently, we're kind of in sold territory, not necessarily oversold. So, but we got a red dot. More volatility probably inbound for sure. HBAR is down 3.24% on the day. Another situation of a possible false move. First move, false move. We got 1, 2 points of confluence on the top, 4 on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, well, technically 3. And then we broke through that. So let's see if this thing rebounds and then breaks through the upper and absolutely sends it. That'd be pretty sweet. Sweet. It is down 1.27% on the day. Rejected, I would say $4. Got back below 370 and got a little bounce off of 360. Couldn't get back above 370s an hour. Chipping away at 360 to see if we're going to trade below that. Tom Scott said no more buying opportunities. Moon now. If you guys weren't here for the beginning of the stream, I am not feeling good at all. So this is going to be probably a really short stream because I feel like I'm dying, and I don't normally get sick, so I'm gonna try to not die. It's gonna be interesting. Ondo's down 2.28% on the day, rejected $1.09 again, and broke below $1. We're currently sitting at 99.18 right now. If we continue down, 95.35 should be relatively strong support, but we'll see what happens, especially with RSI being almost, or not the RSI, the momentum wave being almost oversold, and the RSI rejecting an attempt to get back above the moving average. Arrow is down 5.79% on the day, also broke below the lower trend line of a ascending broadening wedge. Justin said, man, that sucks. Just be chill and get some hot tea, then sleep. I have a fever. That's why I'm concerned about the hot tea, and I'm home alone right now. I'm literally the only person here. My fiance and my daughter are at rehearsal, so, and there's no ibuprofen or anything. I'm like, help. I'm like texting her. I'm like, I need help. Yeah, Aerodrome, we are back at 115, 110 level, and what's interesting is we are oversold again, so this might get a nice reaction. Momentum wave also oversold, so we'll keep an eye out on that, see what happens. It is down 5.87% on the day. 110 maybe should hold. We'll see. Bitunix down 7.18% on the day, still holding above 50, which is good. If we break below that, then 40 is the next possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if we do one of these as well. We've done that a million times before. Yeah. Renders down 1.58% on the day. Struggling to get back above $4. It's dancing around $3.95, but $4 seems to be the stronger resistance. I'm not entirely sure what all of these lines are from. Let's see. This looks like maybe an inverse head and shoulder that played out. And then maybe this is a support line for a regular head and shoulder. That's what it is. It's the neckline. Okay. So we broke below the neckline there. See if we get that to play out. If it does, probably looking for a 374, 373. It's also, the head and shoulders is also present on the RSI as well. So momentum wave sitting right smack dab in the middle. So it's got plenty of room to go in either direction. Same with the RSI. Stellar's down 1.48% on the day, rejecting the neckline of this gigantic inverse head and shoulders, which in my opinion is kind of a waste, but it is what it is. Let's see how far it goes down. We did lose 38.5, and we're probably making our way down to 36.5. Let's see if we get some support there. RSI is rejecting the moving average and momentum wave pointing to the downside. Red dot. It is oversold, but that doesn't mean much in certain situations. Polkadot is down 2.07% on the day. Still kind of following this whole median kind of situation. But we'll see if that stays the case. It does seem to be struggling to hold above 420. Your RSI is struggling to get back above the moving average, and your momentum wave is almost oversold. Not quite. Altcoins down 8.2% on the day, broke below, what is this, 72.6, currently sitting at 71.1, and that was our local low-ish as far as candle body closes go on the 4-hour. So we'll see if we get a rebound anytime soon. We are oversold on the 4-hour RSI, and momentum wave is also getting ready to be oversold as well, with unconfirmed green dot, so potential bullish rebound signaling. I don't know. Gas is down 2.93% on the day, currently trading at 0.0816. We broke below 0.0827, and let's see. It's lingering. Volume looks pretty consistent across the board. RSI is lingering beneath the moving average, and your momentum wave is oversold. So, Avalanche is down 0.39% on the day. Avalanche looks great. It really does. Rejected our midpoint at 34.8. Probably like, yeah, 34.8, 35. And got a nice support reaction off of 32.5. So let's see if we can get a break above this 35 level and continue to the upside. We do have a green dot on our momentum wave, and your RSI looks like it wants to try to curl up to cross bullish over the moving average, but we just can't tell yet. Chainlink is down 1.46% on the day, losing our 23.20 support level after rejecting 24.75 and breaking back below our little temporary midpoint situation here at 23.85. See if we get a rebound here, set up that 3 touches to downside, and get something bullish going on. We do seem to be rejecting the moving average on the 4-hour RSI, and your momentum wave is almost oversold. Doge is down 2.3% on the day, currently trading at 26.16. We lost our lower trend line. Price, same situation here. It's possible that this is the false move, the first move, false move. If we get back in and establish that as support, we could break to the upside. Otherwise, look for a continuation of the downside, obviously. RSI looks okay. Momentum wave, almost oversold, not quite. Near is down 0.51% on the day. Near actually looks like it's flagging out, which is good. So let's see if this breaks bullish. Nice support at 308. Currently trading at 313. Volume looks really good on here. And we seem to be dancing around, teasing that moving average on the RSI. Green dot on our momentum wave as well. Penguins down 3.5% on the day. Potential support at 33.82. If we do break below that, we should see some kind of midpoint reaction around 32.5. Otherwise, 31 is going to be the next support area. I'm still looking at this being a possible double W kind of thing on most of these alts. So something to keep an eye on. Silver, 43.08. DXY. V-shaped recovery. We'll see if it continues. MicroStrategy, NASDAQ, and S&P all look good for Monday. Bitcoin dominance. Trying to decide if it wants to melt all of our altcoins or not. And Bitcoin. Yep. All right, fellas. I am going to, unfortunately, I really hate this, call it a stream so that I can go get some rest and hopefully get better. Like I said earlier, I did manage to, before I started feeling like crap, record my SNEKs interview. So that should be live the next couple of days. Keep an eye on the channel for that. Hopefully tomorrow I can get back to it with the stream. I'm not going to miss a stream no matter what, even if I got to do a bunch of these short, stupid ones in a row. The 25th, which is in 4 days, is my 365th day live streaming. So of course I get sick right before that's up, like within a week. So I appreciate you guys. If I feel better, I'll probably hop back on. Otherwise, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Happy Sunday and good night.